The sound of corn. Just last weekend, my dad told me a story that explained one or two things about his wedding day. Not his first wedding day, the second one. The story was about him and Uncle Frank when they were little. They grew up in Minnesota across from the cornfield where every summer the corn grew very quickly. Dad said the corn had no choice because summers were short in Minnesota. It was either grow fast or don't bother. Every year, Dad and Uncle Frank would stand together in the corn, listening to it grow. No one ever believed them, but they could hear the leaves squeaking, stretching for the sun. They both heard the corn growing, Dad said, but nobody else did. You never told me that before, I said, like thinking of them standing in the corn like that. I didn't, Dad said, flipping pancakes. We have a new pancake griddle that covers 2 stove burners so he can make 4 at once. It's great. Did you hold hands? Who? You and Uncle Frank in the corn so you wouldn't lose each other. Dad snorted. No. Have you ever seen Uncle Frank holding hands with anyone? You probably never guessed they're brothers. Uncle Frank is reddish white, and my dad has a ton of brown freckles that give him a year-round face tan. Dad is a talker, and Uncle Frank isn't. Dad loves food, every kind of it. And Uncle Frank says if he could live on a hard-boiled egg a day, he would be happy. If you want to know what the sound of corn growing explains about my dad's wedding day, I'll have to tell a longer story about a lot of things that happened 2 years ago when I was 10. It's a story about me, but a different me, a person who doesn't exist anymore. I've seen Uncle Frank holding hands with someone exactly one time that I can remember. Okay, this is the story. It's called The List of Things That Will Not Change by Rebecca Steed. I love her books. They're always full of a lot of heart and meaning. They're very thoughtful. This story is about a young girl named Bee, and despite her parents' divorce, her father's coming out as gay, and his plan to marry his boyfriend, 10-year-old Bee is reassured by her parents' unconditional love, excited about getting a stepsister, and haunted about something she did last summer at her father's lake house. You'll definitely hear that story. But one of the things I like about this, I want to read to you one of the lists. There's plenty of lists in this story, hence the title. It says, Dad moved into a different apartment. I go back and forth between them. Here's how it works. Monday is a dad day. Tuesday is a mom day. Wednesday is a dad day. Thursday is a mom day. Friday is part of the weekend, and the weekend is Friday and Saturday. The weekends alternate. Sunday is Sunday. Sunday is its own day. Sunday alternates. I love that as an example of a young girl who's trying to navigate life where she has to go back and forth between her mom and dad's house. And I know that a lot of you have that same situation or circumstance in their life. And that's what I like so much about Rebecca Steed's books is they really do tap into circumstances that are relatable to students. So I think you'll really understand what Bee is going through if you live in a blended household, or if mom and dad are divorced, may you live with a single parent, or even not. I think this will help you grow a little empathy for your friends or acquaintances who might not be in the same household every single day. So this is the list of things that will not change, a realistic fiction book by Rebecca Steed, one of our new ones in the library this year.